Yo, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to load up the patches for the synths for the Roland Fantom into your keyboard, and also what the patches sound like. All right, let's get into it. So grab yourself a flash drive, and when you download your file for the Roland, download it and let's put it onto this flash drive. All right, so let's go. So right here we are inside of my computer right now, and I'm going to load up our Fantom patch. Okay, I'm gonna move this one to trash. I'm gonna just empty that trash right there. This was a test file. So let's say you downloaded your file. All right, it's gonna look like this, and you want to do what? You want to unzip it. Okay, whatever unzipping tool you're using, just unzip this, double click on it, or unzip, whichever thing you do. Either you are in Mac or you are in either you are in Mac or you are in Windows. All right, and then once we unzip it, we eject the file. All right, we eject the flash drive, and now we take the flash drive right now, and then we take this flash drive and we put it at the back of our keyboard. There's this place where it says USB. There's this place where it says memory, right? USB memory. Okay, and we put in our flash drive right in there, right there. And now we want to come to our computer right here. We want to come to our Roland Fantom right here. Click on menu, right? I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit so you can see my hand. All right, so tap on menu. Okay, menu right here, and you see utility. Grab utility and want to go to import. Okay, we want to import synth. All right, and we go to, once you click on that import synth, it will load your file. In some cases your own may look like this. All these folders might be closed up like this, for example. And what you want to do is, if we zoom this in a little bit more, all right, what you want to do is click on this little arrow and expand those folder. All right, expand those folder, all of them, expand them, and you see right here it says export synth. All right, you want to click on this export synth right here. This was the exported synth from this keyboard. All right, so we want to import it back into this keyboard or your own keyboard, for example. So we click on this, you see this red highlight, and you click select. Once you click select, it's going to select all the 17 patches that we have in here. Now, what do we want to do? You click on next, right? Click on next you could use the screen or you could use the button right here. Okay, and once you do that, it wants to tell us where do we want to put all these 17 patches. First thing you want to do is just say clear all first, because it has randomly select empty synths in a bunch of places, and we don't want that. We want all these synths to be together in a single place where we can see them. All right, so we clear all, right? Once you hit on clear all, you want to go straight to where you have empty synth. So for example, we can come to synth number, let's just say for example we want to come to synth number 30, what's that? Let's say 33, for example. I'm taking 33 because the synths are layered in multiples of 16. So there's 1 to 16, there's 17 to 32, and there's 33 to whichever. So if we say C33, for example, we want to put it on C33 all the way to all these 17 patches. So we start from 633 and we start to click this right here, right, until we hit 17 of 17. All right, until we hit 17/17. Once we hit 17 of 17, you see that it says select full, but I want to put this, I want to unselect this and put it on 49. All right, so now we have everything, and we say execute. Import, yes, we say okay. All right, once we import everything, we exit, and we want to go to our we want to go to C33. Okay, once we get to C33, we see all our patches. All our patches are here all the way to C49. Okay, all right, so now let's check out what these sounds, what they sound like, right? We want to know what they sound like. So this one is the first one on the screen right here. It says MJP start. This one is my synth lead synth patch, and I put it at the start because pretty much I use it for a lot of lead synth stuff, right? So what does this sound like? I'm just going to manage my levels, right? This one has that sine R&B lead right there. Right, that's it right there. And on the keyboards, it's mapped to keyboard switches. That's just not the only sound on this MJP start. So if we go to, for example, keyboard switch number 4, all right, it select another patch for me inside of this same scene. I'm also using my mod wheel here and my pitch bend to kind of do a little bit of stuff, joystick or whatever it is, or that is called on this Roland. Let's go to number 5, keyboard switch number 5, right? Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. You could bring it up. It's a very big anthem lead kind of stuff. Right? I don't always have it all the way up. Okay. So if we go back to, and then I like what I did in 9 here. There's a multiple of them layered together. And then there's another one on 16. Alright, so you get the idea. It's kind of like I have it layered. If I want it bigger, then I can bring up my number 8 if I want to give it a little bit more bite and more, drive. And then 9 sounds super cool. I like it too. Alright, that is MJP start. That's my synth lead go-to scene right here. Bells, if I want to do quick bells, right? Nothing more to it. My shimmer pad, a lot of you guys have asked me for this one. This is my shimmer pad. I just use it between transitions and things like that. It sounds like this. And you can go to the next scene and play something while that one is still playing in the background, right? Something like that. Hey, this is still drum patch right here, right? Synth brass right here, right? Really nice sounding synth brass. Synth brass eat, right? This one is eat stab stuff, right? If you want that sound, right there. And then we have solo string. Let's go to assemble strings, right? Sign part. This one is an interesting one. Okay. Interesting. This one, sitar. If you need this sound for, depending on what kind of song you're trying to do, you could use this one. There was one song we were doing that made me create this patch right here, right? I'm trying to remember. Interesting sound. You can use it and create a different vibe. Indian, Arabian, all those things. Flute expression. Flute is one of those sounds that you use gospel music as well. All right, and then we have marimba vibes, right? And now we also have growl synth bass. Very interesting sounds right here. Interesting sound. E pianos right here, really nice stuff too. Pause pad. This one is interesting. If you want something rhythmic pad going on, you could use this, and you have to set your tempo, right? So you have to make sure that your tempo is set properly right here, right? So if you click on the tempo, you can change the tempo to whatever you want. So if our tempo of the song is 110, right, I can set this to 110 and just do. Depending on whatever the tempo is, right? It will make sense if you're playing to a song at a tempo. So now this one here is piano and pads, as you already know. Nothing much here except for pianos and pads. Now, I don't use the Roland for piano. I use the North Stage. That's why you should get the North Stage patch as well. I believe you're getting it. But if you don't have a North Stage and you want to still play piano with this is what I will cook up right here, right? All right, so now that we have this, the keyboard switches are also working on this particular scene as well. We can have the number one. If I click on number one is for the full thing, right? If I go to number two will give me only the pianos. Only grand piano, I want to say, right? Number three will give me grand piano with a little bit of E piano on the ground. Number four will give me some E piano only, I think. And then I can increase my volume as I want. Okay, so we got all of that. We could go to number 5 and it gives me some parts and strings. Then I can bring my volume up, right? All right, now also on this patch, if I go back to patch number 1, for example, right, so let's go back to patch number 1, for example, number 8, channel number 8 on the on this patch here, channel number 8 is where the bells is. So if you want the bell, right, if you want to have bells going on in your stuff, right, we got this. But the bells are on the octave, the bells are not here. So in case you're playing here, the bells are not going to be here unless you go to your zone view and you change the region where you want your bells to be at. But your bells, if I bring it up, you start hearing it more right now. So it's the bells start from C5 up here, right? All right, we got that. So if I go back to it again, the bells is out. So the bells is out when you're playing, right? And I can hear the bells right there. All right, so the last patch here is the gospel organ. Interesting patch. Please make sure you have your OS updated. You can also know about your system. All right, menu, system, scroll all the way down, info, and you see version 3.0. If you're on version 3.0, you will have this virtual tone wheel organ. Okay, the virtual tone wheel organ is the one that is giving us the sound we're looking for. So let's exit out of here, go back to our organ. This is our organ right here. It sounds like this. Now you want to say, where is all our Leslie coming from? So if I touch my pitch bend right here, or my modulation actually, but for my modulation joystick, once I touch it, it will go either from fast Leslie to slow Leslie. All right, so right now, if you look at my screen right here, right, you begin to see that these lights are blinking fast. Then you can tell that I am on fast Leslie, right? My rotary is moving faster. My rotary model is moving faster in my Leslie, according to the model. And then if I touch this a little bit again, and then it goes back down. So that is one way. Another way is there's a button here. It says S2. This button down right beside my modulation wheel, or right beside my joystick, also works for it. If I press the button one time, it goes slow. If I press it one more time again, it goes fast. So if you're the button type, the button is right there. If you like button, so once you move your hand down here, press the button. That's not all. If you press parameter, this parameter button right here, and you go to wheel, all right, you see the drawback come up. Once your drawback come up, your volume faders here, they also changes to match what you were seeing. All right, so if you draw this down, you see on my screen as well. If I turn down the lighting here, so that you can see the screen properly, right? The screen also, my drawbars also are changing with my volume, even with this one as well, right? Everything here, they now turn to function for the organ. So if we change everything, no sound, and then we start to see right there, my bass drawbars are beginning to come in. However, if you get out of this page and you are on this scene page, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. You need to press this parameter and go to the wheel right here. Make sure this button also says to pro. If it says to zoom, it will give you very, very funny view, right? To pro, right? Once you see to pro, it gives you the look of the tone wheel organ and the drawbars that you're supposed to see. And then these faders will begin to function and map to this one right here. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. All right, so those are the patches and the scenes that comes with the Roland Fantom. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Bye.